tertiary office, and also and also a software solution provider. Yes, ma'am. So I have here with me my colleague Emmanuel. So he's here with me as well, just to so we can just show you tell you what present you what MoniVault is all about and what we do as a cooperative society and also a software solution provider. So we digitize mostly the operation of a cooperative society, and what we tell people is that our platform helps them to digitize all their operations. So the way our platform works, it has two interface. We have the member interface and the admin interface. So without wasting on it, but I want to ask this meeting, does it have a timeline? So I will know how to speed up the presentation. Hello? Okay. So should I start on?
Oh,
Hello, does this meeting have a
sorry,
timeline?
sorry,
1 hour,
sorry.
okay.
Good evening, madam. Good evening, madam.
Good evening, ma.
I thought our president, acting president, will address us before you talk to us, because me personally, I don't know why the meeting was called. So we needed to know why. I didn't know there would be a presentation. I thought we wanted to discuss about our cooperative, and that's why I came in. It seems an impromptu meeting for me, so that's why I came in.
All right. Okay. But is the president yet to join the call?
I thought it was the president that sent the link for us to join this meeting.
Okay.
Where is Uti?
Hello,
Sir,
sir. You're trying to speak, sir.
you're trying to speak. Your mic is mute.
Is it? Uti is not in this meeting.
Hello, Mr. Nnamdi. If you are trying to speak, your
Yes.
mic is muted. Yeah. I don't think you can hear me at all. Maybe it's network from his side. Or you can just leave the call and rejoin again, sir. So if it will be better.
What are the two jam? The Zoom meeting is on. Hmm? Uche has joined now.
All right. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello, we can hear you.
All right. So this meeting was organized by Mr. Nnamdi, so we
Okay.
can fully have this conversation with your cooperative. I believe your cooperative is under Amuwo Cooperative.
Yes, please.
All right. So what's the first conversation that we have a platform that helps cooperative society to digitize our operations, and we are planning to push this digital solution within Lagos State at the time. So he did the favor of us reaching out with you cooperative. So we are here to show you how the products work end to end and how you can utilize it for your cooperative society.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am. So
I'm not against
should
you
I
doing any presentation. I'm only talking about protocols. Okay. Uti came
all
posted on
right.
the platform that we should register and join a link. There wasn't an agenda. We don't know why we are joining the meeting, only for us to just, because I think it was few minutes to 6, that thing came on the platform. If I'm not making a mistake, if it is only me that saw it late, I don't know. And I just felt cooperative. Oh,
Okay.
maybe something we want to discuss about the cooperative, and I joined. You get it now? So when you now came up
Okay.
and now starts talking about presentation, I was like, I'm not here for a training. I want to discuss cooperative, not training. So that was why I altered
Okay.
you making that presentation.
Okay.
He should have addressed us officially. He's supposed to respect us to address us. After addressing us, you can now take over. I think that is the best way to have done it. I don't know. My people are just listening to me. I'm the only one complaining. All right.
Okay. Is the president on seat at the time? Is he in this meeting?
It's Uti that is our president that is supposed to speak. I think you should go ahead so that we don't kill the time further.
Hello, madam. Hello.
Hello, ma.
I am here.
Okay. I think the notice has been on the platform for about 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. But the problem
Yes,
is that some
yes,
people
yes.
now complain that it should make it to be it should make it to be this form, this invitation form. So that it will pop up as a calendar something, so that it will remind people when it pop up on their phone or laptop, wherever. So that's why that information has been on platform for the past 2 weeks. So I
I'm the
think you are
only
the one
one
that
that
is
just
seeing it
seeing
very
Okay.
it
today.
today.
Oh.
Yes, you are the
Hello,
one that is just seeing
hello,
it
good
today.
evening.
Okay, okay, okay.
Good evening. So sorry for the communication challenge here. I just logged in from my mobile phone now. I was trying to log in with my laptop, but I noticed that nobody was hearing me. No one. So I used Plan B, which is on my mobile phone. I'm speaking from my mobile phone right now. So I'm so sorry for the hectic start. Now, what the issue is that our cooperative have gone very is now very advanced, and one regular challenge that we've been having is members wants to know their status and the rest. Okay, and the ESCO too would like to plan based on available data. So this our vendors, these are vendors who have been on this for a while. So they're trying to help us to upgrade our data using e-solution such that moving forward after implementation, all these questions of I don't know my balance or I don't know the status of my account will be a story of the past. So please let's give them a listening ear and ask all possible questions because it is hoped that after this presentation by the month of May, we should be migrating straight to this portal, to the portal, so that we implement it fully and we'll be working seamlessly from the portal. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Okay, Uti, sorry, I am just seeing that link. So I didn't know there was anything posted there. You know, you post so many things every day, every day. So I
Yes.
didn't know there was any that has to do with cooperative until I saw that link. I was like, we want to have a meeting, thinking we want to discuss about our activities, our issues within the cooperative. So I was even wondering why it was an impromptu link for us to join a meeting few minutes to 6 because I didn't see the previous post. Okay. So
Okay.
that was why I
Okay.
altered them. And again, when we have a meeting, I expected our chairman to address us before an outsider coming to
Yes.
address us.
Yes, you're right.
So
You're
that
right.
was where I halted the meeting. Okay.
Yes, you're right. Yeah. Thank
Sorry,
you.
madam, because I did not see that post before initially. All right, but all the same, Uti needed to address us before you talking to us. Thank you.
Yes, it's true. Thank you so
That's
much for the
fine, ma.
understanding.
That's fine. It's actually Mr. Ma. Yes, but that's fine, ma.
Oh,
So
is Mr. Ah,
yes, yes,
Yes,
Mr.
his
Ayomide
voice sounds like
Adepoju.
female.
Okay. Why
yeah.
why is yours sounding feminine?
Yes, that's how he has a soft voice.
Okay, let me
Yes,
start with the presentation then. All right, ma. So as I've mentioned before, we're a software solution provider. We help cooperative to digitize all their operations. And we did this in a way that both the members, as Mr. Rita said, both the members and the cooperative will have their own platform where there will be this type of interaction. The members will have their own personal interface, while the cooperative will also have a personal interface where they will configure the necessary things they want their members to see and necessary rules and regulations they place in for their cooperative. So, without further ado, let me share my screen if I have the permission. Okay,
Yes, yes, you can share a screen.
you can see my screen. All right. Okay. Are you see my screen now? Is my screen still showing, sir?
Yes, yes, you can share a screen.
All right, all right. So this is the admin interface. So for the admin interface, it's a separate. We call it the entity interface. So let me sign in. So as you can see here, you can see the dashboard. You have the total number of branches. Depending on the type of branches you have, maybe in Ikorodu or other branches, you can see it here. The total contribution amount, total entity customers, that is the number of members that you have, and total entity users, that is the people that have access to this platform. Might be the secretary, treasurer, or president, or any other executive. So under here we have products coming. So as you can see here, we have the product which is the loans. We also have for contributions as well. So for loans, you can set in uh, the interest rates, the type of loan you want to fill in for. You want to fill in if it is education loan or if it's short term or long term loan. Short term loan, you can fill in the interest rate. Let's leave this at 15%. So you can also set in the default setting. For membership to be able to request for loan, they must be 6 months within the cooperative. So these are like default setting that it's at the back. So please hold on a bit. Okay, so these are the default setting that is at the back of what the members are going to pass through. So they must be 6 months within the cooperative before they can request for loan. So these are like default setting you set. Number of consistent monthly contribution. So maybe they have been consistently contributing monthly, 5 months within the cooperative monthly before they can be able to request for loan. So number of guarantors, minimum number of guarantors, and that as well. So if late fees apply, you can also put in late fee. If the person has extended the due date of the loan, you can apply a late fee for your cooperative. Or if not, if late fee doesn't apply, you can fill in zero. So it depends. And for contribution, we have that as well. Minimum amount of contribution, late fee, grace period, if the contribution is monthly or weekly. So let me move to my members. So as you can see here, we have the user entity rule, the president, secretary. So this is where you can see the people that are present within the use entity, that are behind the entity users that have access to the platform. We also have coming. So yeah, as you can see here, you can see the numbers of members, the list of members that you have. their customer ID, first name, last name, phone number, their KYC status. So this is where you can know if they are active members contributing, still participating fully in the cooperative. So so please, if there are any questions, I hope everybody is getting what I'm saying. So we have, you can see here, we have users transaction for the cooperative entity. You can see the loans, the schemes, the contribution. So you can see the loan history. Let me move to loan history. So you can see loan history, and you can filter out the type of transaction that you want to filter out. Let's say between the space of a week or maybe 3 months, depending on the type of transaction you are looking into. So we have for contributions, and you can also export it as well. So as you can see here, you can move into the aspect of loan approval. So this is where you see your members trying to request for loan. So you have access to approve the loan or reject it as well. So, and there is also a section for bulk upload. Let's say I'm coming. Yes, there's a section for bulk upload. Let's say you are bringing your members on board. Your historical data, there is an Excel template that we have in the system where you can generate and populate the Excel template of your existing members. So automatically a link will be sent to their email for them to be able to sign up. So there is a template for that, an Excel template. For contribution as well, for loan history transaction, there is an Excel template for that. So all this transaction history, you can upload it on the platform, and the platform will automatically have it. You have the history here. And also the members will also sit on their dashboard that this is my contribution for a month. This is the history of my loan and all those things. So there is space for upload data, and we also have a wallet system. Each member will have a personal wallet system, and the cooperative society will have a wallet system as well. So please, if there's any question along the way, so I will be able to address this question as we move further. So I will know if you are with me. Hello? Man, if you can hear me, just respond. So I will know I'm not the one that is just.
Yes, we can hear you.
You can hear me, all right. So the wallet system is here. So a wallet system is attached to every member will have a special wallet system. So if they want to use the wallet system to contribute and all those things, and so just for a financial transaction, and as well, there's also uploading of data where you upload it and your members will see it on their dashboard. So that with the members interface, as I can see. So if there is any question, so I can move on to the member interface, so you can see how it looks like. But if there is any question, let's just address it here.
Okay, so my question is, what you've been sharing here is the admin interface, right?
Yes, the admin interface.
So the next interface is the one each of the cooperators will use to interact with the portal.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I think that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay, let me show you. Let me then move on to the member interface. Sign out from here. But I want to ask a question about the cooperative entirely. So how do your cooperative is deductions from source from their salary? Hello? Is deduction from the salary for contributions? Or how is the contribution like, and how
No,
do they request for loan and all those things?
thank you so much. This cooperative is ICANN members cooperative. So ICANN
All
members
right.
we don't have access to their salary account. They will do it themselves. They will do the
Okay.
contribution themselves.
All right. Okay. Okay, sir. So where is it? Where is it's based at? Is it at Amuwo the cooperative?
The We operate from Oshodi Solo. You know that's Lagos State Polytechnic compound. That's
All
where we
right.
operate from.
All right. So they are based in the Oshodi Solori office.
Yes,
All right. Okay. So in terms of members, how many members does this cooperative have?
and less than 100.
Less than 100. Okay.
That is for now. For now, but it has the potential of
For now.
going above 100.
Okay. So please let me move on to the member. Members. These are members. Sorry, I'm coming. Let me just go to history here. So let me use this one instead. So this is the member interface. I hope you can see my screen. All right. So this is the member interface. So you can see total contribution on the dashboard, total active loan, total scheme values. So you can see it here as well. So let me move to my contributions. So as you can see here, you can see the total contribution amount, the contribution details. So this is what has been set by the cooperative that you are seeing here on, I'm seeing here on my dashboard. So if the contribution is monthly, the grace period. So those are things that have been set by the cooperative. So and that is what I'm seeing here. So so as you can see here, you can see loans as well, total repayment, total outstanding, and if you want to apply for loan, you can apply for loan as well. So I also have access to also see my transaction, my loan history transaction, and I can also export it as well if I want to export its contribution and all those things. So the members can also see the transaction from their end. So let's say you want to upload the members' contribution for a particular month. If you upload it, they'll obviously see it on their dashboard and they'll see it on their transactions as well under the history. So it is end to end and they can see it in real time. So that is that for members. So the members own tool is just like a visual representative of what he or she is contributing to the cooperative as well. So if there is any other question, I would like to accommodate it. So I believe that is all about the admin and members interface. Hello, is there anybody there so we can? Hello.
Hello.
All
My
right.
question is, with this application being on each member's phone to be able to,
Yes.
it can be on our phone or
Yes, it can
so
be on
that
our phone. You can download the app on Play Store.
on Play Store. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And
So
we can see as many years as possible for the transactions, for each member's transaction. Like, for example,
yes,
if I've been contributing for like 2 years or 3 years, I can see my transaction details at a glance for those years, not
yes,
a summary, right?
yes, at a glance. Okay, for those years. All right. Okay. That means hold on, ma. So let's say we are coming on board. Are you getting me, ma?
Yes,
You are coming on board. It has to be because you're just coming on board. Everything will have to be brought forward with the loan
yes,
history. So
I understand. Like, if we come on board today now, so the transaction starts from today, right?
yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So it starts from today, and subsequently, if you are, let's say, subsequently, if you are doing it, the members will also be seeing the transaction dates eventually. So that's how it works.
Okay, thank you.
I have a
All
question
right.
there.
Okay. Okay.
Now, let's say Mr. Labaja
All
joined
right.
in year 2020.
Okay.
And now we want to hand over all the data entry from then to now and upload it on this portal, are you saying it will not flow?
It will flow in. So if you're uploading that type of data, let's say if the total contribution the person has contributed to date, so you
Mhm.
you sum it up and you add it so the person can see the overall view. So that means you are
So,
just coming on board freshly. You understand, sir?
and what I'm saying is
So,
the
all
person
right.
might have contributed like 20 different contributions, and
All right.
and give you historical data for each person. Can we not
Yes.
upload that historical data
Yes, you
for
can
each person?
you can you can
Hello,
upload
sir.
for each person, sir. Okay.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir. To answer your question, so just as my colleague has explained earlier, if we understand the fact that, considering the fact that members have been contributing, let's say monthly for the past 5 years, so and you are just joining us now, you're bringing their details on board. So our platform does not have a way to make it easy in such a way that you'd be able to upload the um the details of those contributions month by month for those years, for that long period of time. So what we do is that the actual amount in total which this particular member has contributed for the past 5 years which they've been in the cooperative, that's the boss role. For example, now I am a cooperative of, I'm a member of your cooperative, and I've been in your cooperative for like 3 years, and over the years I've contributed up to 1 million naira. So for the contributions, so that I'll be able to see my total amount in my contributions on this platform now as at point of onboarding, what the cooperative needs to do is just to input my total amount per contribution that I have in my contribution, in my savings as at now. So for example, for the 3 years I've contributed 1.2 million naira. They just input 1.2 million so that it will appear on my dashboard. So for subsequent transactions, for subsequent contributions, so it's going to be uploaded as time goes on, so on the platform. So just to make things very easy, because if you have to consider that you want to upload the individual data for every month, for every contributions for each members for 5 years, is going to be a very strenuous exercise, sir. So that is why we can only take a decisive brought forward of the amount of every member, sir. I hope that answers your question.
Okay, you're saying that if we give you the closing balance as of 31st December 2025, can we start from then moving forward? Is that what you're saying?
Please come again, sir.
Or
Sorry, I lost
our
my
year
network now.
end is 31st December. Are you there? Our year end is
Yes, I can hear
31st
you.
December. So a new
Okay,
financial
sir.
year starts from 1st of January. We are currently in April. So
Yes, sir.
are you saying that we can bring in the balances as of December, then bring in the historical information from January to now into the
Yes, sir.
process?
You can add the total amount of the person's contribution, irrespective of the
So is it
amount.
total as of today, or
Yes,
total
total
as of December?
as of today, as at the point you are onboarding, you are inputting the details on the platform now, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That means we need to speed up. We need to use this because a lot of members still ask for historical data. So we need to find a way to archive that,
Yes,
so that
of
we can
course.
use it to
For archives,
attend
sir,
to
we
the
have
questions.
series of upgrades currently, and a lot of cooperatives have mentioned the need for us to have a sort of archive where we can upload historical data as far back as 5 6 years on the platform, so that it will be safe and even members will be able to see their financial interactions with the cooperatives for as long as they've been with the cooperative, sir. So that is currently part of the upgrades that we are working on currently, sir.
When do you think that will be true?
We don't have a definite timeline, but before the end of second quarter, it should be out, sir.
if we join you now and that upgrade is done, how does it affect our historical data?
Of course, it's just a function since you have the data already. So it's just a matter of populating it on the template, which would be available by then. So immediately upload it, it appears on the members application tab.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Any
you,
other
sir.
person can ask questions, please. As in the absence of any other person asking question, let me ask another question again. Now, let us look at the
All right.
practical terms. Mr. Lagbaja goes to Zenith Bank to make payments. This payment is it should be termed as the share capital, addition to share capital. How would it be treated, or how can it flow through this your process in the practical terms? Let's say paid 100,000.
All right, sir. So if I'm to get your question right, you're saying that you have different cadres of savings apart from the normal general contribution, sir. Is that correct, sir?
We have share capital and we have savings.
All right, sir. So currently now the kind of savings we have on our platform is just one, which is the normal contributions and savings generally. So, but over the in the few months, we've discovered that generally cooperatives, they have more than one kind of savings. They have this shared capital and other kind of savings. So currently now, just the way it is for our normal savings. So when such member makes the payment to the bank, so and you've received a an evidence of payment, all you need to do is just input it on the Excel template, then upload it from your end. Immediately you upload it and have a destination reference. So immediately you reference it as shared capital, of course, and you upload that information. Okay, so person, the name, the customer ID, the amount they've paid. Then you upload it. It reflects immediately on their hand. But currently now we only have for normal savings, but it's still part of the upgrades that is in the pipeline, sir. So share capital and other kind of savings, including dividend sharing, profit sharing, and all other features, sir. So, but I can say confidently that it is as easy as populating it on a template. The template is already on the platform, so you just need to download it, then input the figures, the names, you upload it, then it reflects in real time, both on your end and on the members' end also. I hope that answers the question, sir.
So sorry. What I understand is that, let's say the financial secretary downloads the bank statement, Zenith bank statement. He would then
Yes,
align it with your portal, with your template, and upload it. Is that
yes,
what you mean?
we have a template on our platform, sir, for every
Yeah.
sort of upload. Yes, we
Who
have
will
a
do the
place. So
upload? Is it the depositor or the ESCO that will do this?
the ESCOs are in charge of the admin portal, so they will be the ones to do the inputting and uploading. So
So once they upload it from the ESCO side, the members will see it at their end.
exactly, sir.
Okay. Now describe the process of approval of loan and stuff like that, such that it will
Okay,
be electronic.
all right, sir. So for loan request and approval, so the first thing is when a member wants to request for loan, so there are certain criteria, just the way it is in every cooperative, that for you to be eligible for a loan, at least you must have been in the cooperative for certain months, let's say 6 months. Then for you to assess so amount of loan, you must have at least 50% of that loan, of that amount in your savings and all other criteria. So the cooperative executives would have preset those parameters from their end, from their admin portal. Everything is there, all those criteria, the eligibility settings, everything is there already. So whatever they input there. So when a member wants to request for loan, they make a request, then they get to select guarantors. That's those the ones to use as guarantors for the loan they are requesting for. So there is a notification sent to the guarantors that okay, so person wants to use you as a guarantor for um their loan. So the guarantor can either decline or accept. So when the guarantors accepts, the person applying would also receive a notification that okay, this person has accepted to be your guarantor for this loan. Then once that process is done and the person meets up with the pre-configured criteria which you've set as admins, so the notification moves automatically to the admins, to the executives of the cooperative. Then they'll be able to see that okay, so person is trying to request for loan. This is the amount. This is their savings. They've used so person as guarantors. This is the amount they're having. Okay, if they're eligible for a loan, if they meet up with all the necessary criteria, both on the system and outside the system, because we understand.
Stevie,
Okay, sorry. So we understand that there are other criteria that our system might not be able to capture. Let's say behavioral behavior, let's say attendance history and all that, or relationship with the cooperative in general. So if all those criteria have been met, so the admins can decide to approve or on the reverse decline the loan. So if they approve, the member will get a notification immediately that oh, your loan has been approved. And if it is the other way around, also they will also receive a real-time notification that the loan request was not approved. That's how it works, sir.
Hello, when you
Hello, sir.
said admin approve, is it one person who just approve, or it
No, sir.
can be series of people? Let's say the secretary, the treasurer, and the president, something like that.
Yes, sir. There are layers of approval, not just one person. So it depends on whatever you've configured. We have the initiator and then the person to authorize it.
Mr. Ojo, you're in. You have any question for the consultant? Mr. Emmanuel Osakuni, you're also here. Any question?
Good evening, everyone. Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Am I being heard?
Good evening, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
can hear
good
you, sir.
evening. Yeah. I joined the meeting somewhere along the line. Mr. Inamdi was saying something that when the financial sector receives the bank statement and does it have to be uploaded to the platform after being processed? The bank statement will contain transactions of the society, payments by members and stuff like that. The bank statement will it have to be, processed in an acceptable format for the platform to absorb, or in a what form? The input process, what form does it take? Like
Okay.
I heard you saying that there will be an Excel sheet somewhere.
Yes, sir.
Is that where the input data will be prepared? for it being uploaded to the platform.
Yes, sir.
That
So,
is number one. Then secondly, the approval process, like you said, is in layers. Okay, and is it have to be pre-configured, or there's a standard configuration in the platform for the approval of loan? After like you said that when somebody applies for a loan, the system will check whether the person is qualified or not, and maybe if the person has met all the criteria, it will move to the approval stage, and then in the approval stage, like you said, there will be an initiator and then there will be an approver. The approval, how many layers are there in the approval process? I mean, this is what I have for now.
all right, sir. Thank you so much, sir. So,
Mm.
I will start with the loan approval flow. So, for the criteria, is not cast in stone. It is not a rigid preset. So we understand that the traditions, apart from the bylaw and the rules and regulation of every of the cooperatives generally in Lagos State, we understand that there are traditions within every cooperatives. So coming from the point of discretion. So that is why our system is open-ended in such a way that it is flexible in a very good way, that the cooperative executives will be able to configure whatever parameters, whatever figures they want, or conditions, criteria they want the system to capture. So it is not cast in stone. For example, for interest rates, they can decide to put any amount, any percentage as interest rates. The minimum membered duration, they can decide to put any month which they want to, depending on what they've agreed on. So all those criteria are flexible, and it can be edited by the admins and those that have access to the admin entity. So nothing is cast in stone for the criteria, sir. So it's still, our system still captures whatever the cooperative wants to do, because we understand that we can't use just one standard, because the standard in cooperative A might be different from the mode of operations in cooperative B, and just that way up. So, and also for your first questions, as regards bank
So
statements.
before you go
So,
to the first question, please, the approval process, how about the approval process?
okay, the layers of approval. So,
Mm.
according to the data we gathered from cooperatives, so we are currently introducing 2 to 3 layers of approval, depending on the roles that has been assigned to every executives on the admin portal. So, for example, if you have the president, the treasurer, and the secretary, if the cooperative has said that, okay, we want the first person to receive the notification to be the secretary, then pass through to the treasurer, then pass through to the president for final approval. So that it is in layers, depending on what the corporates want to use. There are some corporations that they just want just two layers, someone to initiate and another person to authorize. Then some says, okay, they want someone to initiate, someone to authorize, then maybe another one to approve or pass the funds. So, but then, as the fact that the loan has been approved does not mean it has been automatically disbursed. So, because it's in 2 ways, we have what we call wallet system on our platform. So, but in case where the cooperative we are bringing on board, they are not using the wallet system, they still have to go and do the fund disbursement from their own cooperative account. So, of course, the layers of approval is still intact when it comes to the traditional method of approving loans. But with what our system captures, there are about 2 to 3 layers of approval, sir, depending on what you want to the mode of approval to be, sir. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, who is the initiator? Who will initiate the
Yeah.
Is it the applicant, the loan applicant, that will initiate the transaction?
Okay, when you come, okay,
The
pardon
loan
my choice of word.
approver, is the loan approver, is the loan applicant the initiator?
No, no, sir. I mean for disbursement. So
No, I'm
when
not talking
the
of disbursement now. I'm talking of, you said there must be an initiator and there will be an approver. Although the approver
exactly,
is,
sir, it
but who is the
of
initiator?
what
Who is going to input who is going to set it up on the system?
it we have roles on the platform, sir. So whoever you want to have access to this,
Okay,
you can
that would
assign
be
as
okay.
exactly, sir. So it depends on whoever you want to do
Okay,
that
the
on.
cooperative will decide who is to,
eh,
okay,
Yes,
to
sir.
set up the transaction in the system. Okay, it's okay.
Exactly.
Then the first question.
So the first question is the statement of account. So we discovered that the statement of accounts for every bank varies. So and we are dealing with cooperatives. So we don't want a situation whereby our system will collapse when different cooperatives are trying to upload different formats of transaction template and all that. So that is why we have a unified format template. So Ayomide, please kindly go to the admin portal, then um, let us see the member contribution template so that we can explain with that. So what the person in charge just needs to do is that for every members, they get to input their names. For example, now let's say for this month, all the members in the cooperative, they've done their they've made their payments to the bank, to the cooperative bank account. So then the cooperative, maybe the treasurer, gets the bank statement. Now from the bank statement, they'll be able to see that so person, Mr. Adefeniti, contributed 30,000 naira. Then on the template, they will just input the name of Mr. Definitive. Of course, Mr. Definitive as a member on the platform, just the way it is here. So would have a customer ID which is unique to that particular member. Then they will input their names, then the amount they've contributed, let's say 30,000 naira for that month, then the payment reference, then the transaction date, that is the date the person made the payment. So same way for every other member, the next member, just on this single template for contributions or for savings. So if it's for share capital, of course there is another template for that, which they just get to pull out those figures and names from the bank statement. Then immediately they are done with this template which we have here. So then they save it on their system, then go back to our portal, then upload that file. So Ayomide, please, can you try to upload any of the contribution files so that we can see how it works? So it's currently trying to, yes, of course, thank you. So just the way it is here, so you see a preview of what you've done on that template, then it appears in real time here so that you can be able to double check and see if the figures are correct and the names and everything. So immediately the figures are correct, you've checked and it is good to go, then you just click on upload. Then the system automatically uploads it, and the members receives an immediate notification on their mobile application on their phones that so amount has been added to my contribution to my savings. If it's for loan repayments, they would see it immediately. So on their dashboard, sir. I hope that answers your question. So,
Yeah. Yes, it does.
all right, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome, sir. So, do we have any other questions, sir?
Okay, this one I just want to explain one part too. Now, let's say you explain that the loan approval can be done on the portal, but the final leg is how that transaction moves from our Zenny bank account to the bank account of the beneficiary, right?
Yes, sir.
That
Yes, sir.
will not be done on your portal. It will be done on
So there's
the. Explain
okay,
it,
sir.
please.
So we did not mention that. So I guess that must have skipped off. So we have a particular module on our platform, which makes, in fact, we highly recommend it for every cooperative we are bringing on board, and we have a series of cooperatives using this particular method. So, but then it is not mandatory, but it is very necessary and recommended for every cooperative to use this model. So we have on our platform what we call a wallet system. For every member that are signing up on their application, they will have a wallet system, a virtual account attached to their application, which is their own. It's a private property. So, and this virtual wallet is being managed by Providus Bank, just the way it is for every cooperative that we are bringing on board. They will also have a virtual account on their platform. So, what this virtual wallet does is that it makes transactions between the members and the cooperatives very easy. So, instead of having to do the uploads, so the members can just from their mobile phone transfer, top up their wallet from their bank, then from their wallet, top up for their savings, top up for to service their loans, or for any other thing they want to do on the platform. So immediately they do the top up, it reflects automatically on the admin's end. They see that, oh, social members has topped up their savings. If it's the service loan, they've done that. So it reflects in real time. In cases like that, you don't need to upload anything. So just the way it is for in the cases of loan, in the case of loan also. So let's say on the cooperative virtual accounts now, they have, let's say, 100,000 naira on their virtual account, and members are requesting, let's say about two members, they are requesting for 20,000 naira loan each. So the cooperative can decide to say, okay, if it is so amount, since this person is requesting for so amount for 20,000 naira, and the other person is also requesting for 20,000 naira, and we have 100,000 naira on our virtual wallet. So they just get to, when once they approve that loan, it automatically sends that money to the members' virtual wallets, so where they can from there withdraw to their own personal bank account. I hope you understand that.
Yes. So what I'm beginning to understand is that we will have cash in our own wallets. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, and cooperative, so that when
Sir?
members request, you can top up your wallet as a cooperative. So
Yes.
when members request for loans, so and you
We will then
approve,
disburse it from that wallet.
yes, that wallet to their own wallet as members, so they can from there withdraw it into their other bank accounts where they want what
I
for
say
whatever they want to.
this wallet is at Providus Bank. Does this
Yes,
mean
it's your Providence.
we'll have to open a bank account with Providus Bank?
No, sir, you don't have to open an account with Providence Bank. Immediately you are modding, the virtual wallet is automatically created for you, sir.
Okay.
So, and we do not have any access to the funds. We don't have access. We are just displaying the figures. So we don't have access to the funds. For the financial, for the transactional parts, the cash flow and all that, it's managed by Providence Bank, just the way it is with any other regular. So it is well secured, and it makes our platform very easy. In fact, that's where the beauty of the platform is when it with respect to automation and flow of loan disbursement, loan request, and all that. So instead of having to do series of uploads, so when members are making their transaction via the platform, the wallet system, so it makes it very easy. So, for example, now let's say for this month, let's say members contribute on the 1st of every month, when they make these contributions to the wallet, to the cooperative wallet, the cooperative can withdraw the funds holistically from their wallets into their traditional bank accounts. Let's say the cooperative is using First Bank, for example. So when members make their transactions from their own wallet to the cooperative wallet, the cooperative withdraws all the funds to their traditional bank account, to their First Bank accounts. Then moving on to the next month. I hope you understand that, sir.
Sorry, please. Are you saying that members can do their cooperative savings contribution from their wallet?
Exactly, sir. Once they top it up.
Then so they pay to the cooperative wallet account instead of the
Exactly, sir.
Zenith Bank that they're currently paying to.
Yes, sir.
Then the cooperative escrow will then move the funds to Zenith Bank if they so wish.
Exactly, sir.
Okay, thank you.
So in that case, it makes the flow varies because immediately the members are making those transactions from their end. It's automatically reflects on their dashboard that this is what they are doing. So they can easily see, they don't need to start chasing the cooperative executives for any sort of records again because they can see whatever they've done themselves immediately.
Yeah, during one of your presentations, you mentioned something like late penalty fees or something like that. Late payment fees.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain how that will work? Because it helps
So,
to put in some controls and
of
discipline.
course, sir. So whatever you put there is what will be deducted, will be added to the members. For example, if they are supposed to make their contributions the first day of every week, so let's say you now give them grace period. There is a lock for grace period. Maybe you give them the grace period of 24 hours. So that means that after the grace period has elapsed, the contribution you now maybe the amount you've added is, let's say, 20 100 naira. So if it's 100 naira you've added as late payment fee, so that means that the cooperator will be paying 1,100 naira as their contribution instead of 1,000 naira because they did not pay on time. So, but it is not fixed. It is whatever you put there at the back end. That is what will reflect or will be implemented, sir.
Does that also apply for loan default?
Yes, sir. Exactly, sir. So everything is dependent on whatever you decide to input from your end as the admin.
Okay, thank you so much. More questions
All right,
from members. If no question, then we call it a day. This meeting is being recorded, so for those that missed it, we are going to still share the video to everyone. Thank you.
all right, sir. So, sir, when should we be expecting to bring you on board, sir?
Well, we need to discuss as a team, and then we will. We need to make sure that we carry everybody along. We have only 9 people here, so we need to share this video and allow them to digest it. And what I'm looking at, the month of May
All
or
right, sir.
worst case June.
All
So
right, sir.
thank you.
No problem. We'll be
All right,
glad
sir.
to
Thank you,
bring.
sir.
Another thing you
Yes.
did not explain is the costs. You've not talked about the cost, and so that the members will be aware of cost implication.
I would leave my colleague to shed more light on.
Okay, concerning the cost implication for we charge in tier base. So for tier one, we have 20 to 100 members. It costs 40,000 naira annually. From 101 to 200 members, it is 80,000. From 201 to 300, 120,000. So as it increases, the cost implication also increases. So the cost is annually per annual. So that's how the cost implication is. Hello, sir. Does that answer your question?
Yes, yes. Thank you.
All right.
I want to ask a question. The app is linked to Providus from your presentation. Does it mean all members of the cooperative will have accounts with Providus to be able to fund the wallet?
It is automatically
Yes.
generated for, so immediately they are downloading the application and they are signing up. So the system will automatically generate that virtual account for them.
Okay, so you can transfer from any other bank to the virtual account.
Exactly, ma'am.
Okay.
So, more questions or we call it a night?
Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Go
Hello,
ahead.
sir. Yes. All right.
Yes. What's the process of signing up by members? Can you shed light on that? How each member will sign up to the portal?
Okay.
Okay,
So if
sir.
a member is
Okay.
coming on, so if a member is
Yes.
coming on board,
No, okay.
um,
When the software is deployed, and like you said that the members will have to be they will have to sign up to the
yes, sir.
portal. They will so as to be recognized by the portal. They
Cooperative.
will have
Yes.
to sign up. What's the process?
Okay. So once you are bringing your members on board, sir, and a message will be sent to their email. A sign up link will be sent to their email for them to sign up. So once they
Okay.
sign up, they will provide the necessary details, their login password, everything, and also their BVN just for the creation of the wallet system. So from there on, they can start using the wallet. They can start using the application as they want.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's okay. That's fine.
All right. So
Thank you so much.
okay,
Uh,
sir. Thank you, sir,
I think we've
for.
exhausted all the questions. What I want to add to the answer you gave to Mr. Ojo is that the 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 cooperative need to first of all set up our own account or our own portal before
Yes.
they can then send the links to the members. So thank you. Mr. Joe keeps referring to you as Mama. I think he's not aware that you're male. So thank you so much, everyone. And
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
I, I don't know if we still have any question. If we don't have, we call it a night. Then I'll be uploading this video so that those members that did not see will do not have
I'll
time to attend will have access to the video recording. Thank you. So thank you, the MoniVault team, for making our time to do this presentation.
thank you for having us, sir. Yes, we look forward in collaborating with your cooperative.
Yeah, it's going to be, you're dealing with accountants, so still expect many more questions coming up. So, thank you.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah, good night.
Okay. Right, sir.
So, professional colleagues, thank you so much for making our time to attend this meeting, despite short notice. We hope to migrate further. We've also discussed with Zenith Bank and found out that we can automate our process, even the transfer process, make it easier, seamless. Hopefully by June, from now to June, we'll be able to migrate both ends. to reduce stress associated with all the questions I've been seeing on the portal. Thank you, and good night.
Night. Thank you.
Okay, good night. Good night, friend.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night.